don't get angry, listen to the sounds. Them good times will find my way back around. And I've got the answers, go on and touch my skin. Them better days always come back again. This life's a boat, boy, it all comes in waves. On the radio, her laughter and sweet mistakes. And I wasn't loved well as a younger child, so I pray these better unstable days, they stay a while. So don't get hateful or hot damn. There's a fire burning in the back 40, I'm still finding out who the hell I am. And I'm so tired of wasting it away. Gonna find the time to realize I'm in deep on better days.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is based off of just a whole bunch of muleys, winter range mule deer. Can't get enough of this. Makes me learn a lot about muleys, and definitely has helped me kill a few of my big deer I have killed just from the winter range and learning them and kind of learning their habits and figuring out where the mature deer are and kind of what they do. And the biggest advice to finding a lot of sheds is definitely scouting from December all the way till March for elk. So if you guys always wonder how I find a lot of sheds, that's definitely how I find the majority of them. I'm always out and about, classing, learning, and then just knowing good areas where to shed hunt. But anyways, I found an absolute giant, and now I'm out here trying to relocate him. It's been 2 or 3 days since I've seen him. I've only seen this buck once, but like I said, he's really big. One of the biggest deer I've ever seen. Definitely a monarch of a muley, so it's definitely gets the blood pumping knowing there's big deer like that around, and especially with how light this winter has been. 2025 is going to be one of the better years for antler growth and deer comeback in a lot of years. And in the state I am right now, I can't even go and hike 4 sheds until mid-May. So wish me luck though, and hopefully you guys enjoy seeing that deer because he's absolutely giant. We ended up changing quite a bit of location. Oh, there's deer right there below all those ones. Anyways, I ended up seeing a 5x4 that I've seen before. He's moved a long ways, and just scanning across kind of where he was, I found another giant buck. Droppers everywhere, big old cheaters everywhere, split cheaters. He's not the biggest buck, but he's still probably 190s or bigger just because of how much junk he has. I think it was a 9x8, so pretty wild. Just covering country with the eyes is definitely beneficial this time of year. Definitely the biggest reason I find all these deer. So, got a lot of cool video of him. And now we're probably just going to watch him for a little bit and then keep cruising roads and try to find the big boy. Big double hook cheater buck, whatever you want to call him. But this buck is insanely cool. Insanely cool.
She always told me there'd be times like this, with a blue guitar, a city bar, and a streetlight kiss. But I've never known quite what I deserve. You try so hard and wind up getting burned. So don't get hateful or hot damn. There's a fire burning in the back 40, I'm still finding out who the hell I am. And I'm so tired of wasting it away. Gonna find the time to realize I'm in deep on better days. trying to change the man I am. And I'm so tired of wasting it away. Gonna find the time to realize I'm in deep on better days. Gonna find the time to realize I'm in deep on better days.
It's about day number 10 out here looking for deer, looking at winter range muleys. And today was a perfect example of why you got to stay on deer. So I've been watching this crazy dropper buck that you guys have seen, and he ended up moving, I don't know, about mile and a half in a way separate canyon, and his buddy stayed in the same spot that I last seen him. So that means if I didn't come today, who knows if I would have been able to relocate him again or what would have happened. But yeah, just been glassing a lot of really pretty bucks this year. The antler growth is definitely looking very good. And then also in a new spot I've never been to, I found another giant buck, and I'll show it to you guys after this a little bit. But man, what a beautiful deer. Big old cheater on both sides, giant frame, kind of smaller fronts, probably mid 190s buck if I'd have to guess, maybe low 190s. So just another beautiful deer that I'm definitely going to keep an eye on. So there's 3 deer that I truly want, and I just want to know when they shed, but I just want to know where the deer are, where the antlers are going to be. So I'm setting myself up for the future, and I figured I'd bring you guys along with me. And I figured I was going to run down my setup once again because a lot of people ask, and as you guys have seen, I get pretty dang clear footage. The scope I use is the Vortex Razor 85 millimeter. It's a spendier version of Vortex. I think it's one of the better ones by them, but I've had this thing for 5 years. I honestly need to upgrade to a Swaro, but too broke for that. That's expensive. And then holding my Vortex on my tripod is this Nexus system by OLLIN. As you guys can see, that fast. So there's a base plate it comes with, and then there's another plate that you put on the tripod, and that plate stays on the tripod itself, and then it just magnifies a lot faster. You can switch optics. If you have a bino adapter, you can put it there. If you have a big lens that I take pictures of a lot of these deer and video, I have this little plate on my camera, and it just that fast. So all you do is press this little button and it slides off, and then if I don't press it, it ain't moving, as you can see. And use code BIGTINE on that, on anything OLLIN. Use code BIGTINE because it helps me live my dream, helps me stay out here for over 10 days. And then the Digiscope that I'm running is the OLLIN. As you guys know, it's this fast, boom, boom. And I'll put some clips in right now of how fast it is. But as you can see, it's super, super stable on there. And the cool thing is it has a little ring right here, so it center aligns itself every single time for the perfect film through your phone. And that's what I use mainly. The tripod I am using is the ALPYN tripod. They make awesome tripods. This is a bigger, heavier duty one. As you can tell, I can glass standing, which is super dope, and it even gets taller. It gets probably that tall. So it's freaking built, and this is definitely still lightweight. This is the triple option version of the ALPYN tripod, and like I said, it's still pretty dang lightweight, but this is definitely the bigger version. And then they have the Wildcat, which my camera's on right now. So check them out, code BIGTINE with all this stuff. Everything I use is in the description box, and you guys can check that out and see if some of the gear that I use you would use. And like I said, just use code BIGTINE on pretty much every company. So I'm gonna head out now, but I figured I'd hurry and take a break from glassing and show you guys my setup. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you guys enjoy some of this awesome unreal footage of this beautiful deer I just saw.
Oh well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh yes, where the morning's so bright and the the day.
There will be peace in the valley for me someday.
There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray. There will be peace, peace in the valley for me someday. Well, that old bear, he's gonna be jumped, and the wolf will be tamed, and that old lion is gonna lay down by the little lamb. Oh, yeah. And the beast from the wild, oh, it's gonna be led by God. I'll be changed from this creature that I am. There will be